Have you ever wondered what it truly means to age well? Many people assume that getting older automatically means losing strength, struggling with everyday tasks, or feeling less capable than before. But the reality is quite different. Aging does not have to mean decline. It can also be a time of resilience, strength, and vitality. In fact, if you are still able to do certain things that most people your age struggle with, you are part of a rare and exceptional group. In this discussion, we will explore 8 powerful signs that indicate you are aging remarkably well. These signs go beyond just looking youthful. They reflect deep-seated physical strength, mental sharpness, and overall well-being. From having a strong grip to maintaining good posture, each ability you retain is a testament to how well your body and mind are holding up against the test of time. You might not even realize how rare some of these abilities are, but as we go through them, you'll gain a new appreciation for what your body can still do. Imagine this. You see 2 people of the same age, one struggling to get up from a chair while the other moves effortlessly, standing tall and confident. What makes the difference? The answer lies in their lifestyle, habits, and how well they have maintained their mobility, balance, and strength over the years. The good news is that if you recognize yourself in these signs, you are already ahead of most people your age. Even better, if there are areas where you feel you could improve, it's never too late to start working on them. Aging exceptionally well is not just about genetics. It's about how you take care of yourself, the movements you practice daily, and the mindset you adopt. Each of these 8 signs is a reflection of not only your physical abilities, but also your independence and quality of life. If you find that you can still do most, or even all, of these things, consider yourself fortunate, because many people start losing these abilities far earlier than expected. So, are you ready to discover if you belong to this extraordinary group? Stay with us as we break down these 8 essential signs of healthy aging. By the end, you'll not only have a clearer picture of where you stand, but you'll also learn why these abilities matter so much for living a long, fulfilling, and independent life. Let's begin. 1. Grip strength is an important indicator of overall health and mobility, especially in the elderly. Many scientific studies have shown that grip strength is not only related to muscle strength, but also a predictor of longevity, the ability to recover from illness and independence in daily life. When grip strength decreases, seemingly simple tasks such as opening a bottle cap, holding a pen, or carrying a shopping bag can become difficult, signaling a weakening of the nervous system, muscles, and even the cardiovascular system. A person with a strong grip often has stronger bones, better balance, and a lower risk of falling, thereby significantly reducing problems related to injuries or decline in body function over time. In particular, grip strength is also closely related to the ability to fight disease. Some studies have shown that patients with good grip strength often recover faster after surgery or prolonged treatment. They are also less likely to suffer from chronic diseases such as diabetes, cardiovascular disease, or cognitive decline than those with weak grip strength. This may be explained by the connection between muscle strength and the nervous system and blood circulation in the body. A good example of the importance of grip strength is the story of Mr. Frank, a 75-year-old man who can still garden, hold tools, and perform daily tasks with ease. By maintaining regular physical activities such as gardening, carrying things, and light exercise, his hand strength is still very good, even on par with people in their 50s. This is clear evidence that maintaining movement, even small daily habits, can help people maintain strength and flexibility over time. To improve and protect grip strength, there are many simple but effective exercises that anyone can do. One of the popular methods is to use rubber balls or hand exercisers to train hand muscles. In addition, regularly carrying shopping bags, lifting light objects, or doing exercises such as push-ups and planks also help to strengthen the body comprehensively. It is important to maintain a regular exercise routine because the weakening of hand grip strength does not occur immediately, but gradually over time. In general, hand grip strength is not only a physical manifestation, but also a sign of health and longevity. A healthy hand helps maintain autonomy, independence, and quality of life in old age. Therefore, regardless of age, focusing on training and protecting hand muscle strength is essential to ensure a flexible, energetic body that is ready to face the challenges of life. 2. The ability to stand up from the floor without assistance is a powerful indicator of overall health mobility, and longevity. While it may seem like a simple movement, it actually requires a combination of core strength, balance, coordination, and joint flexibility. Many people take this ability for granted in their younger years, but as they age, they often realize how challenging it can become. Losing the ability to get up from the floor without using hands, knees, or external support is a warning sign of declining muscle strength and mobility, which can significantly impact a person's independence and quality of life. Studies have shown that individuals who can perform this movement with ease tend to have better long-term health outcomes, as it reflects a well-functioning musculoskeletal system and strong neuromuscular control. For instance, imagine Margaret, a 72-year-old woman who still enjoys her daily yoga routine. She effortlessly moves from sitting to standing without wobbling or relying on support. Her doctor once mentioned that most women her age struggle with this movement, highlighting how her dedication to staying active has preserved her strength and mobility. This ability is not just about convenience. It is closely linked to the risk of falls and injuries, which are major concerns for older adults. When someone can stand up from the floor without assistance, it suggests they have strong leg muscles, good posture, and stable balance, all of which contribute to a lower likelihood of falls and fractures. On the other hand, difficulty with this movement often signals muscle weakness, joint stiffness, or impaired coordination, all of which can increase the risk of serious injuries. Additionally, research has found that individuals who struggle to rise from the floor without using their hands are more likely to experience mobility decline and even have a higher mortality risk. However, the good news is that this ability can be maintained and even improved with consistent effort. Engaging in exercises that strengthen the core, legs, and overall body stability, such as squats, lunges, and balance training, can significantly enhance one's ability to stand up without support. Simple activities like stretching, practicing controlled movements, and maintaining an active lifestyle can go a long way in preserving mobility and independence. The key is to keep moving and to challenge the body regularly in a safe and controlled manner. If you can still get up from the floor without assistance, take it as a sign that your body is aging well and that you are ahead of many people in your age group. It is a rare and valuable ability that reflects resilience, functional strength, and overall good health. For those who find it difficult, there is always room for improvement through targeted exercises and daily practice. Regardless of age, maintaining the ability to move freely and independently is one of the most important factors in ensuring a long, healthy, and fulfilling life. 3. Maintaining good posture is one of the most overlooked yet critical indicators of overall health, mobility, and longevity as we age. While many people associate posture with appearance, it actually plays a fundamental role in physical well-being, balance, and even organ function. The ability to stand upright with shoulders back, walk without hunching forward, and sit without slumping is a sign that the muscles supporting the spine are strong and that the body is functioning optimally. Unfortunately, poor posture becomes increasingly common with age as muscle weakness, joint stiffness, and spinal compression take their toll, often leading to discomfort, reduced mobility, and an increased risk of falls. However, if you can still maintain good posture effortlessly, you are ahead of many in your age group and are likely experiencing the benefits of better overall health. Consider George, a 74-year-old retired teacher who walks with confidence, his back straight, and his head held high. Many people assume he is younger simply because of his posture. His doctor once told him that most men his age struggle with spinal compression or a forward-leaning stance, yet he has managed to maintain excellent alignment. This is because posture is not just about standing up straight. It is a reflection of core strength, flexibility, and balance. A well-aligned spine reduces strain on the joints and muscles, allowing the body to move more efficiently and with less pain. Poor posture, on the other hand, can lead to chronic back pain, headaches, and even difficulty breathing, as slouching compresses the lungs and reduces oxygen intake. Additionally, posture plays a crucial role in fall prevention, one of the biggest concerns for older adults. When the spine is aligned correctly, weight is distributed evenly, and the body remains stable, reducing the likelihood of losing balance. Those who develop a habit of hunching forward shift their center of gravity, making them more prone to falls and injuries. The good news is that posture can be improved at any age through regular exercise, stretching, and mindfulness in daily movements. Engaging in core strengthening exercises, such as planks and back extensions, can help maintain spinal support, while flexibility exercises like yoga can enhance mobility and alignment. Simple adjustments, such as keeping screens at eye level, avoiding prolonged sitting, and practicing proper walking techniques, can also make a significant difference. If you are someone who still maintains good posture without effort, it is a sign that your body is aging exceptionally well and that you have preserved strength, stability, and overall functionality. For those who struggle, making small, consistent efforts to improve posture can lead to better balance, reduced pain, and a lower risk of injury. Posture is not just about looking poised. It is a fundamental aspect of long-term health and independence. By prioritizing it, you are taking an essential step toward a stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling life. For the ability to stand up from a chair without using your hands may seem like a small and insignificant action, but it is actually a powerful indicator of strength, balance, and overall physical health. Many people take this movement for granted until they begin to struggle with it, often as they get older. However, if you can still rise effortlessly from a seated position without pushing off with your hands, you are demonstrating a rare and valuable level of physical capability that many in your age group have already lost. This action relies on a combination of leg strength, core stability, coordination, and flexibility, all of which play a crucial role in maintaining independence and mobility as you age. Think about how often you stand up and sit down throughout the day, getting up from a dining chair, rising from the couch, getting out of a car, or standing up after tying your shoes. These are everyday movements that require a well-functioning lower body. When leg muscles weaken and core strength declines, many older adults find themselves instinctively pushing off the armrest of chairs or using a table for support. This is not just a minor inconvenience. It is often an early warning sign of declining muscle strength, joint stiffness, or balance issues that can lead to a loss of independence over time. Consider Linda, a 72-year-old grandmother who never really thought about her ability to get up from a chair until she noticed her friends struggling with it. At a family gathering, her grandson playfully challenged her to stand up from the floor without using her hands. To her surprise, she did it with ease, while some of her younger family members found it difficult. The reason she could do it so effortlessly was her consistent habit of walking, stretching, and performing light strength exercises, which kept her body strong and functional. Research has shown that the ability to rise from a seated position without assistance is directly linked to longevity and overall health. Studies indicate that individuals who struggle with this movement are more likely to experience mobility issues, falls, and even a shorter lifespan. That is because the muscles involved, quadriceps, glutes, and core, are essential for everyday activities, from climbing stairs to maintaining balance. If these muscles weaken significantly, even simple movements become challenging, increasing the risk of falls and injuries. Fortunately, this ability can be maintained and even improved with regular strength training and mobility exercises. Squats, lunges, and core workouts can help keep the muscles engaged, while stretching and flexibility exercises ensure that joints remain mobile. The key is consistency. If you can still stand up from a chair effortlessly without using your hands, appreciate what your body is capable of. It is a skill that becomes increasingly rare with age. If you find this movement challenging, know that it is never too late to work on improving your strength and mobility. By making small, consistent efforts, you can preserve your independence, reduce your risk of falls, and continue living an active, fulfilling life well into your later years. 5. The ability to stand on one leg for more than 10 seconds may seem like a trivial skill, but it is actually a powerful indicator of balance, coordination, and overall physical health. Many people do not realize how important balance is until they start to lose it, often with age. If you can confidently stand on one leg for at least 10 seconds without wobbling or losing stability, you are demonstrating a high level of neuromuscular control, lower body strength, and core stability. This ability is essential for performing everyday activities such as walking, climbing stairs, and even preventing falls. Balance is a skill that relies on multiple systems in the body working together, including the muscles, joints, inner ear, and brain. As people age, their balance naturally declines due to muscle loss, reduced flexibility, and slower reflexes. However, maintaining strong balance is crucial, as studies have shown that those who struggle to stand on one leg for even a few seconds are at a higher risk of falls, fractures, and even shorter lifespans. In fact, research has linked poor balance to an increased likelihood of health problems such as cardiovascular disease, cognitive decline, and overall frailty. Take John, a 65-year-old retired teacher, for example. A few years ago, he noticed that he felt unsteady when putting on his socks while standing. Initially, he ignored it, assuming it was just a minor inconvenience. However, after learning that balance was a key indicator of longevity, he started practicing standing on one leg daily. Within weeks, his balance improved, and he felt more confident in his movements. He even noticed that his posture and leg strength had also improved. Simple exercises such as standing on one leg while brushing your teeth, practicing yoga, or engaging in activities like Tai Chi can significantly improve balance and stability over time. Strengthening the core and leg muscles through squats, lunges, and calf raises can also enhance the ability to stay upright on one foot. If standing on one leg for 10 seconds is easy for you, it is a sign that your body is functioning well, and you should continue to challenge yourself with more advanced balance exercises. However, if you find it difficult, it may be an early warning sign that your balance is declining and needs attention. Fortunately, balance can be improved at any age with regular practice. By incorporating simple exercises into your daily routine, you can maintain and even enhance your stability, reducing your risk of falls and injuries. In the long run, having good balance means more than just standing on one leg. It is about preserving mobility, confidence, and independence as you age. So, take a moment to test yourself. Stand on one leg, count to 10, and see how steady you are. If you can do it with ease, that is a great sign. If not, now is the perfect time to start working on your balance, ensuring a healthier, more active future. 6. Carrying heavy objects, such as grocery bags, may seem like a simple task, but it is actually a powerful indicator of overall strength, endurance, and functional fitness. The ability to lift and transport heavy loads without difficulty reflects the strength of multiple muscle groups, including the arms, shoulders, back, and legs, as well as grip strength, which is often linked to longevity and overall health. People who struggle to carry heavy objects may experience daily inconveniences and are at greater risk of developing physical limitations as they age. On the other hand, those who can handle weight with ease demonstrate a level of fitness that supports independence, mobility, and injury prevention. Consider Sarah, a 55-year-old woman who used to struggle with carrying her grocery bags up the stairs to her apartment. She found herself having to take multiple trips, stopping frequently to rest, and feeling out of breath each time. She realized that her declining strength was making everyday tasks harder, so she decided to incorporate resistance training into her routine. Within months, she noticed a significant improvement. Not only could she carry all her groceries in one trip, but she also felt stronger and more energetic in her daily activities. Simple exercises like deadlifts, squats, and farmer's carries helped her build muscle, improve her endurance, and enhance her grip strength. Grip strength, in particular, is an often overlooked yet crucial aspect of overall health. Research has shown that weak grip strength is associated with a higher risk of cardiovascular disease, reduced mobility, and even a shorter lifespan. This is because grip strength is not just about how strong your hands are. It reflects the overall health of your nervous system, muscle function, and endurance. When you carry heavy bags, your hands, forearms, and shoulders work together to stabilize the weight, while your legs and core provide balance and support. The stronger these muscles are, the easier it is to perform daily activities without strain or risk of injury. For those who find carrying heavy objects difficult, improving strength through targeted exercises can make a significant difference. Resistance training, weightlifting, and functional movements such as kettlebell carries, pull-ups, and rowing exercises are excellent ways to build strength. Additionally, maintaining good posture while lifting and using proper body mechanics can prevent strain and injuries. Over time, increasing strength allows for greater independence, reducing reliance on others for tasks like lifting luggage, moving furniture, or carrying groceries. Being able to carry heavy objects without difficulty is more than just a measure of strength. It is a sign of vitality and overall health. It enables people to move confidently through life, complete daily tasks with ease, and maintain their independence as they age. Whether it is lifting a suitcase, carrying groceries, or playing with children, physical strength plays a crucial role in quality of life. So, the next time you carry your shopping bags effortlessly, take a moment to appreciate what your body is capable of. And if you find it challenging, remember that strength can be built at any age with consistent effort and the right training. 7. The ability to sit down on the floor and stand back up without using one's hands is a simple yet powerful indicator of overall strength, balance, flexibility, and coordination. This movement, often called the sit-to-stand test, is not just a measure of fitness but also a strong predictor of longevity and independence as people age. The test requires a combination of lower body strength, core stability, and joint mobility, all of which contribute to functional movement in daily life. Those who can perform this action effortlessly demonstrate a high level of physical capability, while those who struggle with it may experience greater difficulty with mobility and a higher risk of falls. Imagine an elderly person who finds it difficult to get up from the floor after playing with their grandchildren. They may have to rely on their hands, furniture, or even assistance from others to stand up, highlighting potential weaknesses in their muscles and joints. This loss of mobility can lead to a reduced quality of life and increased dependency on others for simple tasks. On the other hand, individuals who can move from a seated position on the floor to standing without assistance often exhibit better balance, flexibility, and lower body strength, which are crucial for maintaining independence. Studies have shown that those who perform well on the sit-to-stand test tend to have a lower risk of falls and longer lifespans compared to those who struggle with it. The ability to sit and rise without using one's hands engages multiple muscle groups, including the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and core muscles. These muscles are essential for everyday movements like walking, climbing stairs, and bending down. Weakness in these areas can lead to joint pain, instability, and difficulty performing routine activities. Furthermore, balance plays a critical role in this movement. Without proper balance and coordination, standing up without support becomes significantly more challenging. That is why balance training and strength exercises are vital for maintaining this ability as one ages. Improving the ability to sit down and stand up without support involves strengthening the lower body and core through exercises such as squats, lunges, and deadlifts. Flexibility is equally important, as tight muscles can limit movement and make standing up more difficult. Stretching exercises and mobility drills, particularly for the hips, ankles, and lower back, can help improve overall movement efficiency. Additionally, practicing the sit-to-stand movement itself can gradually enhance the body's ability to perform it with ease. Ultimately, being able to sit down on the floor and stand up again without using one's hands is more than just a test of physical fitness. It reflects overall health, functional ability, and independence. It allows people to stay active, engage in daily activities with confidence, and reduce the risk of injury or mobility issues as they age. By maintaining strength, balance, and flexibility, individuals can ensure that they continue to move freely and live independently for years to come. Being able to get down on the floor and stand back up without assistance is one of the most powerful indicators of long-term mobility, independence, and overall health. While it may seem like a simple action, it actually requires a combination of strength, balance, flexibility, and coordination, all of which tend to decline with age. The ability to perform this movement effortlessly places an individual in a rare category of seniors who have maintained exceptional physical function. Many studies have shown that those who struggle to rise from the floor without assistance are at a significantly higher risk of falls, fractures, and even premature death. This is because difficulty in performing this task signals a decline in muscle strength, joint flexibility, and overall stability. On the other hand, those who can still execute this movement with ease are more likely to remain independent and active well into their later years, reducing their chances of injury and hospitalization. Take, for example, an 80-year-old woman named Emma. One day, she was playing with her grandchildren on the floor, completely immersed in their joyful activities. When it was time to get up, she instinctively placed one foot on the ground, engaged her core, and stood up without any difficulty. Her daughter, watching in surprise, commented, "Mom, I know people 20 years younger than you who can't do that." At that moment, Emma realized that her ability to move so easily was not something to take for granted. It was a reflection of the years she had spent maintaining her strength and flexibility through regular physical activity. Medical professionals often use a test called the sit-to-stand assessment to evaluate an individual's physical function and predict their overall health outcomes. The test measures how easily someone can transition from sitting on the floor to standing without using their hands for support. Research has found a strong correlation between this ability and longevity, as individuals who struggle with this movement are often at greater risk for mobility loss and other age-related health issues. The reason is simple. Getting up from the floor requires a well-functioning musculoskeletal system, good coordination, and proper balance, all of which are crucial for preventing falls, which are one of the leading causes of serious injury among older adults. For those who can still perform this action naturally, it is a sign that their body is aging exceptionally well. Their core remains strong, their leg muscles provide adequate support, and their balance system continues to function effectively. However, for those who find this movement challenging, there is good news. Improvement is possible through targeted exercises that focus on core strength, leg power, and flexibility. Movements such as squats, lunges, and core stabilizing exercises can help rebuild the necessary strength to regain this ability. The key is consistency and gradual progression. Ultimately, the ability to get up from the floor without assistance is not just a physical skill. It is a sign of resilience, longevity, and overall well-being. It represents the body's ability to move efficiently and adapt to various situations, allowing individuals to maintain independence and a high quality of life as they age. Those who can still perform this movement effortlessly are part of an elite group of seniors who have preserved their physical capabilities far beyond what is typically expected at their age. One of the key lessons from the passage is to be proactive about maintaining your health and mobility as you age. Many people think that aging means losing strength and independence, but the reality is that if you take care of your body properly, you can maintain your health for a long time. Maintaining muscle strength, balance, and flexibility not only makes daily activities easier, but also reduces the risk of falls, one of the leading causes of serious injuries in older adults. Simple things like light exercise, maintaining good posture, and building flexibility can make a big difference. The important message here is, don't wait until your body is failing to start taking care of your health. Be proactive about moving every day, maintaining good habits, and appreciating your body's capabilities. That way, aging isn't just about survival, but also about being healthy, independent, and meaningful. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.